Should you sell your property or keep it and rent it out? It's one of the biggest financial decisions homeowners in Cape Town are facing right now. And the wrong decision could cost you hundreds of thousands of rands, while the right decision could completely change your financial future. If you'd like a free guide on selling versus renting out your property, click on the link in the description below. In this video, I'm going to walk you through when selling makes more sense, when renting could be the smarter move, the hidden costs most homeowners forget about, and the one question you absolutely need to ask yourself before making this decision. Hi, I'm Sa-oed from Team Adnaan Jacobs Estate Agents. We've been helping homeowners in Cape Town, especially in Goodwood and surrounding suburbs, for over 30 years. One of the most common questions homeowners and sellers ask us is, Sa-oed, should I sell my property or should I hold on to it and rent it out? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It depends on your financial position, your long-term goals, your stress tolerance, and also what's happening in the market. So let's break it down properly. Let's start with why many homeowners consider renting out their property instead of selling. Usually it comes down to one thing. They don't want to let go of the asset. They think property prices will keep increasing. Rental income will cover my bond. And one day the property could become a passive income. And sometimes they are absolutely right. Some of the key benefits of renting are long-term capital growth, monthly rental income, keeping ownership of the asset, potential retirement income, leveraging inflation over time. But what many people underestimate is that owning rental property is not passive. It's a business. Now let's talk about the side nobody posts on social media. Hidden challenges such as problem tenants, late payments, property damage, maintenance costs, municipal increases, insurance, vacancy periods, and legal risks. And if the rental income doesn't fully cover your costs, you may actually end up subsidizing the property every month. In South Africa, especially with rising rates and maintenance costs, many landlords are shocked to discover they're not making as much profit as they expected. Just to give you an example, I've seen homeowners keep a property thinking it's a great investment, only to become financially stressed because the rent didn't cover the reality of ownership. And remember, a tenant will never care for your property the way you would. So, when does selling become the smarter option? Sometimes, selling is absolutely the better financial decision. Selling might make sense if you need access to the equity, you're buying another property, you want to reduce your debt, the property requires major maintenance, we don't want landlord stress, the rental return is weak, you've reached retirement age, or you live far away from the property. One of the biggest mistakes I see is homeowners becoming emotionally attached to the idea of holding property forever, even when the numbers no longer make sense. Property is not just about ownership. It's about cash flow, lifestyle, and peace of mind. The property market also plays a major role in this decision. In some markets, rental demand is extremely strong. In other markets, sale prices are very high because stock is low. Right now, for example, in many Cape Town suburbs, especially areas like Goodwood, Claremont, etc., and surrounding suburbs, inventory is very low and buyer demand remains really strong. So, some homeowners are getting excellent prices for their properties. And if you can sell at a premium price today, that money might perform better elsewhere than sitting in a property with a low rental yield. So here's the most important question you need to ask yourself. What is this property supposed to do for me? Is it building long-term wealth? Creating monthly income? Reducing stress? Funding retirement? Helping you upgrade your lifestyle? Creating financial freedom? Because once you know the purpose of the property, the decision becomes much clearer. Here's a very simple way to think about it. What can you realistically sell it for? What rental income will it generate? What are your monthly expenses? What are the risks? What else could you do with the money if you sold? Sometimes selling unlocks opportunity. Other times, holding the property creates long-term wealth. The key is making a strategic decision, not an emotional one. By the way, I'd love to know your thoughts. If you own or owned a property today, what would you sell or rent it out for? Comment below and let me know. Also, if you're finding this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe because we regularly share real estate advice specifically for Cape Town homeowners. If you're currently trying to decide whether to sell or rent out your property, I'd be happy to help you analyze the numbers properly. At Team Adnaan Jacobs Estate Agents, we help homeowners understand current market value, likely rental return, market conditions, and what strategy makes the most sense for their specific situation, for your specific situation. So, if you'd like a free property consultation or valuation, reach out to us or click in the link in the description below for the free guide on selling versus renting. Thanks for watching.